Hey Ed, how you doing? Just getting set up here. Just got done doing a ship, and so we should be good to go. I still got to edit it, but there was rain was approaching, and it rained, and then now it stopped raining. But it looks like it's going to be some more rain because there's a front coming through. Jonathan, hey, what's up with you, my friend?
What's up?
Hey, there he is. There's Captain Joe.
Yeah, that's who I am.
That's who you are.
Every time I went to go fly, it started raining again. Every time.
Every time it was
Now, now it's still raining. I can see it in the trees.
Yeah, as you can
I can
see here, it's kind of cloudy, but a little bit wet here in the sidewalk. Then the rain, then the wet sun comes out. It's
Yeah, I'm
supposed
looking
to,
out there and the leaves are bouncing like every once in a while. So it's got a little sprinkle going.
supposed to continue for a little while here.
And that's like us. That's what Johnny was saying too. He's getting ticked because it's been raining so much lately. Edward, Jonathan Jackson, what's up? Yep. That's why I flew yesterday and made sure I got two videos up. One for yesterday, one for today.
My little squirrel buddies are out here. I got to pitch some peanuts.
And this is like a little summer shower going on right now. Jonathan, what's up? Sunstar. Edward. Let's see. Let's place a bet. Who's gonna come in next? Is it gonna be should be Dominic. Dominic will come in first. But I'm
Right.
thinking Dominic, then maybe Mark, then Cool Cat.
So raccoons are your new favorite animals? Is that
Yeah, right. You can say that. Yeah, what I'm looking out there
used to be
now, I
known
could tell it's
as Captain Joe the Raccoon Hunter?
yeah, okay. All I know is that I did not want to fool with it.
What'd your
I
son
was
say when you
asking,
told him about the raccoons?
well, I was telling him about it, and I said, yeah, I said, what would I have done about it? I had the gun with me. I said, because the way he was coming at me, I probably would have shot him. He said, yeah, you'd have been charged. You'd have been charged with disarmament, discharging a firearm in city limits.
Well, you could
I said, yeah.
always said it was you or the raccoon.
Well, like I said, Eddie said, I asked Eddie about it yesterday. I said, I'm glad I didn't have it because I probably would have done that to deal with you. And he said, yeah, you'd have dealt with us for a couple of days. He said, but he said it would have probably had to go to the DA or the chief might have just squashed it. As long as nobody was hurt, you know.
I think Mia's got to go out. At least I hope that's what this ruckus is all about over here.
But shoot, that's the first time I've seen one out in the daytime, in a long time. And it was I'm thinking it might have been a den. Like they had a den behind it with babies in it.
She can't make up her mind, you know?
Yeah, I'm thinking that it must have been, say, Dominic. Okay, Dominic. Gitchy came in. Look at Gitchy sneaking
Hey,
in.
Gitchy's here.
Good news.
Good news. What, Gitchy's here?
Eh.
That's always good news when Gitchy's here.
Definitely. We love to have Gitchy here.
Hello to everybody in the chat.
Oh, Gitchy was that. I had a trifecta going. I said, Dominic, Mark, and then Cool Cat, and Gitchy snuck in. So not my trifecta.
No, no.
On her way to Iceland.
On our way to Iceland. All right.
Oh,
Gitchy.
Iceland, that'd be lovely.
Well, yeah, it's
Should have told me I'd met you there.
springtime in Iceland, right?
No, it'd be
told,
good time, yeah.
yeah. She should have told me I could have met her there and proved my point. I'd have never found her.
Well, Gitchy, we're glad to have you here. I know that at some point in time you're going to have to prove the fact that you exist to Joe.
Nah, she doesn't have to. I'll understand.
So how long are you going to be in Iceland, Gitchy? She said she's going to be there every Sunday this month
Okay.
in Iceland, Joe.
Okay.
Well, if you could find out the airline and the flight, you could book package on it and get to know her on the flight.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna get on there and my phone's gonna be like Siri. Hi, this is Gitchy. I am AI.
Oh, she's going to be there just for a day.
Hey, all I need is a day to fly a drone over there.
Gitchy, about what you may not know this, but how much would a round trip ticket to Iceland be for Joe?
More than I want to spend.
Does he get friends and family discount? Here comes Mark.
Hi, Paul, Joe, Dominic again.
Mhm.
And here's Justin. Time.
And Justin again.
Well, if you guys are tuning in late, Dominic and I are watching Joe have a rendezvous with Gitchy.
Yeah, okay.
They're planning a rendezvous in Iceland.
Hi, Gitchy, Edward. What else have we got? Jonathan. Sunstar. That's it.
Justin, what are you up to? You eating dinner?
I'm making this bacon.
You're making what?
Bacon for BLTs.
Oh, BLT night tonight.
I got a packet of bacon out of the freezer this afternoon, so I can have a bacon butty for breakfast tomorrow.
No.
Well, I should say, so I can share a bacon butty with Precious tomorrow.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm,
You're cooking for you and Precious.
yeah.
Well, is Precious a he or a she?
She.
So she appreciates it, I'm sure.
No, she doesn't. She just expects it.
Well, yeah, but that's usually every relationship, you know.
True.
There's expectations in every relationship.
Mm.
Right, Joe?
Maybe.
Maybe. Joe's trying to book his airline flight.
Cheapest one I can find is $1,019
Round trip?
Where to?
round trip.
Where's that to? Over here.
Iceland.
That's not even
Too
as
far.
far. That's
Couple of
only
hours.
Where does it go in
That's not-
Iceland?
that's only about halfway.
That's about as expensive as going to freaking Australia, Jesus. Australia is super expensive to go to.
If it's going to Iceland, it'll land in Reykjavik.
I think that's great for you to do that, Joe.
Yep. Yeah, she's gonna have a look.
I'm sure Gitchy could get you a plane ticket a lot cheaper than that.
Well, she can get cheap tickets, but it's only for family.
Oh, they do family and friends, I think.
I don't think they do friends, just family.
I don't know, Gitchy. You know. She'll know. Let her,
Gitchy knows all the angles.
she'll be able to tell us. I'm
Yep.
pretty sure she said before though, she was gonna, I think she was actually legit offering Laura a trip to the US at some point and she was gonna be able to help her out with a ticket. Cause Laura wants to come over here at some point.
Mm.
Just sucks David can't come over with her.
Mm,
Yeah, you can't really. She's
okay.
like,
Michael,
If he's real nice. I said, I'm always nice. I'm only not nice with Laura because she always tells me to shut up.
yeah, I think it's David illness that's will stop him from flying.
I think he could fly. It'd just be a matter of, you'd have to be careful.
Gitchy's
would-
looking up prices for you, Joe.
I think it'd
There you
be
go.
different with the way his legs are and the fact that they spontaneously bleed.
yeah, DVT would probably preclude him.
Cause I mean, it's really not that long of a flight. It's like 5 hours to get from England. Was it like 5 or 6 hours to get from England to the US or something?
7,
Yeah.
I
I don't think it's that long, is it?
think so.
Maybe
Depends
so.
on where you're coming from.
Yeah, depends on where.
because, well,
If you come
even
from
then,
the
I
East
mean,
Coast, if you go from East Coast to Iceland, it's probably about 4.5 hours, I think.
oh, that's not that bad. I think David can handle a flight that long. I mean, that's not that long.
For us,
I mean, he goes
he'd
no
be
different
flying
than,
Heathrow. So we say Heathrow to Orlando.
Yeah,
Echo,
that'd be LHR to MCO, so it'd probably be 5 hours.
Echo, how long does it take to fly from Heathrow to Orlando?
From skyscanner.com. The average flight time to London Heathrow is 7 hours and 11 minutes.
7.
it's no different than David going to a damn football match for the day. I mean, he does go out and do things where he's out all day.
Except for the fact that it's at normal atmospheric pressure in a coach.
Well, yeah, because they would pressurize the cabin, so it's not like you're really gonna,
Mm,
not that big of a thing. And if you're honestly, if you're planning a trip like that, that's when you stay up and you splurge a little bit, get you first class and get those real comfortables you know, reclining seats and everything. You can kick back and
Yeah, have
sleep.
you seen the price of them?
That's why
I
I
mean-
said you save up and you splurge if you're going to go on vacation like that.
A normal flight would be around about £700-800.
And Gitchy says no, she gets discount on anyone she takes.
Yep,
All right.
I thought I could
Mm.
have swore that's I was almost positive that's what she said before. She can do it. They don't actually have to be family.
Business class goes up to about 3,500, and first class goes up to about 9.
What about low class?
Just
just-
ordinary economy
Regular ticket is
is
1,800
about-
round trips.
about
No.
7 or 8
Jesus.
pounds.
Low
Yeah.
class is where you stand up and you hold the bar like you're on a bus.
I reckon they should do that.
Low class is that you have to be holding on to the wheel struts as they go up into the plane.
Yeah.
And then your overhead storage bin is a locker. You got to put a quarter in to unlock it.
Regular
Yeah,
ticket is $1,800.
That'd be a great one.
Gitchy says it's $1,800 for a regular ticket.
Yeah, I saw that, but I was looking at like Priceline and some other places, and they were saying that you could do a round trip for like a little over 1,000.
I find that Skyscanner's probably one of the better ones to look at for cheap fares.
Hey, you
Did you
just
see
never know,
those-
man. I get that money, that Marine Corps money, I may be a globe hopper.
Have you seen those? Oh, dude, you could go there and get some beautiful shots with your cameras, man, in Iceland.
Well, I'm telling you, bring my drone and my camera.
Mm.
Yeah,
I need a
man.
couple of days. Though.
Oh yeah, if you're gonna go do that, bro, make it at least a week trip. Don't not a couple
Yeah.
days. You go for at
I
least a week.
Chuck was there for a week, wasn't he?
Jonathan says you could take a cruise there, Joe.
God. Cruise.
Yeah, probably.
But you wouldn't be doing that for under $2,000. That'd be more like 5,000 or 7,000, I would imagine.
Plus, it'd take about 3 days to actually get there.
Well, and you got to
Well, if
figure
he- yeah,
in,
but if he
you're
flies
taking-
in,
if
he
you're
has more
taking a
time
cruise,
doing.
You're getting your food, your living, and everything.
Yeah, but you're also on the boat for 3 days versus a 5-hour flight.
Yep, exactly.
But I'm saying, like,
Gitchy
if he
said her
wants
tickets are
to,
free.
if he wants to go to Iceland, I would fly because that gives you more time to enjoy the,
Yeah.
you know, scenery and all that, and more time to explore and go out and see different things.
It's cold. Don't forget, it's even more north than Canada. It's about as far north as Alaska.
Well, you don't have to worry about
Mhm.
that. I'd find out what the temperatures are before I even get there.
Should just go
And
meet.
make sure I've got my accordingly stuff.
No, just go meet. Get you down to the Caribbeans. You guys go bask on the beach.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
a bit warm around the volcanoes, but
Mm.
Yeah.
Go sip Mai Tais on the beach, Jeff.
Pina colada.
There you go. Get you some pina coladas and some Mai Tais and chill out on the beach with your little umbrella and your drink.
No, I don't want the umbrella. I just want the pina colada. I was in Hawaii for 3 years, never drank a Mai Tai.
wouldn't even know what was in one.
I couldn't even tell you. I drank a lot of pina coladas though. Like the coconut.
You don't ask if the drink is tasty. You don't ask what's in it. Just drink the shit, enjoy it.
Is it like pineapple and coconut?
It's like a bunch
So-
of different. Well,
That's a
depends,
pina
man.
colada.
sort
yeah.
of like a Malibu
A little bit,
with
but it's.
extra.
But the thing is, if you get a good
Why are you
bartender to
looking at me
mix
like
you a good drink, you're not the
me
alcohol will
love
be
you.
strong but not overpowering.
Mm,
There is an art form in the mixing drinks for sure. Like, cause I've had some bartenders, man, that made mixed drinks that were just really good. Like
I worked behind the bar for ages, and the only cocktail I ever had to make was a snowball.
yeah, but were you working at like a pub or like an
Yeah.
actual like club?
That's what you
pub.
wanted.
Cause most little mom and pop like bar and grills, they don't do a lot of mixed drinks. They do mostly just beer and,
I'll
you know,
get you in a
shots.
minute.
Yeah, no, it was quite a big pub, but it was only a pub. It had two separate
Right.
rooms. There was one room for games room, pool table, dartboard, cards, dominoes, things like that. And then there was a lounge where they sometimes had a turn on. And the bar was kind of in between both rooms so that you could walk around from one to the other if you were behind the bar working. But if you wanted to go from one room to the other as a customer, you actually had to have to go outside and walk to the other door and into the other room.
Joe, that's your buddy there.
Why didn't
Yeah,
they
he's
just
been
have it
coming up to
connected?
me
That's
trying to
kinda
get me to
weird.
pick him up.
Because the connecting bit between the two rooms was the bar.
Oh, that's when you make a cool little like
Is
secret
that
entrance
the
for
one that
thing
was
for
your
customers.
daughter's?
Yeah,
Mm.
this
Like
is the
you do a
one that
little
wouldn't let you hold him. That's my man. It's Bloke. This is my other best man. My best man is Tino, and this is the other best man.
Mind you, the last time I
Tino
was
and
in, they'd
Tino
done it
and
all
Loki,
up and
right?
changed it all round.
Tino, Loki, and Cleo.
Oh, you need to get you come down there when they're doing Mardi Gras and take her to that if she's never been to it, Joe. She probably enjoy that. I mean, I know you've been to it a million times, but you probably have fun actually just going and doing it with somebody instead of being there to take pictures.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
and you know what? Justin and Sarah would meet you over there because Sarah says she wants to go to Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
Well, and Gitchy's into photography too, so that'd be perfect. You guys go take pictures
Right,
together.
right,
at Mardi
right,
Gras.
Justin?
Hey,
So
I
there's
can tell
always
you
a way
what,
to go.
I could get her next to me on the street because I could make her a press pass and make it under my company.
Yep.
Mm.
Oh yeah, I would go to Mardi Gras if I had a chance. I've always wanted to go.
Yeah, all my kids, I had one for them when they worked with me. So, because under the AI Press NOLA, which is the one I have all the connections to, that's the one that's under my name. I used to make them for them all the time.
I want to go to Mardi Gras because I want to try all this Cajun food that Joe keeps going on about.
Well, see,
Yeah,
I
you
don't
got-
like any hot stuff, so
Well, a lot of it's not hot though.
Cajun,
It's got a little spice
Cajun-
to it.
But basic Cajun cooking is spicy, right?
Spicy, but not hot.
well,
You know,
some
it's got spice to it. Some of it's hot. Like yesterday, those kolaches I had that were the with the boudin, it was a lot of spice to them, but no heat.
Up everybody in the chat. Sorry, cooking. So
they were called what? Galoshes
Kolaches, yeah,
with a C, not a G,
with a K,
with a K, right?
KOLACHES.
Because I'm just going to say a galoshes is a Wellington boot.
No, it wasn't a
have
goulash.
occasion breakfast bowl. Uh, Joe's going all Murray with the breakfast bowls.
Yeah, breakfast bowl. Well, Cajun breakfast bowl. He puts the stuff to it.
Oh, you know what? They actually came out with a Southwest one not too long ago, and Sarah got it for me, and I threw it in a tortilla, cooked it up, threw it in a tortilla with a little bit of extra cheese. It was actually really good.
Yeah, get you a lot of fried
Put the
seafood.
breakfast bowl and tip it out onto a tortilla.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah, sounds
quick way to
reasonable.
make a meal.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, it's a way if you need to make a quick meal, you throw it in the microwave for. I do it. Perfect science. 3.5 minutes, and then I peel the top off. I put a little sprinkle, a little bit more cheese in there because I never put a lot of cheese in them.
And a bit of hot sauce.
And a little bit of hot sauce, and I put it back over and I stick it in the microwave for another 30-40 seconds, pull it out, dump it in the tortilla, wrap it up, and you're good to go. You have a meal in under 5 minutes. You'd be out the door.
Paul, he's laying against me. And like I said, about 2 years ago, I couldn't pick him up. You couldn't pick him up and hold him. He did not want to be held like this. And he would, if you held him, he started growling at you to get down.
Looks
And
like
he's
he likes
just-
it.
Well, I
Yeah,
used
he
to, Mark.
knows. He's starting to learn.
That's what I used to do when I worked for the gas company in the mornings. I'd make me 2 burritos, wrap them up in some foil,
Uh-huh.
and take them with me. And then when I'd get to my first stop,
Okay,
I'd stop and
let's
eat
go
real
this
quick
way.
before I start.
Right.
Boom.
Good boy. Go lay down.
When I went to work,
Damn right,
used to-
Jonathan.
I used to walk past the sandwich shop on my way to work and pop in and get some rounds of toast.
Hey, Tim, what's up?
Or a bacon butty.
I come very close to Chipotle yesterday.
Did you?
I almost bought it.
Tell you gotta go get it. Chipotle is amazing. Paul, you tried it one night, right? You went and got some, huh?
Yep.
You
What is
liked
it?
Didn't you?
I always thought it was just a sausage.
No, Chipotle is like you go in and they either have this massive ass burrito, or you can, instead of having a burrito, you can get all the stuff that goes in it in a bowl. So, but you walk down the assembly line, you tell them what you want in it. It's like a Mexican, it's
Yeah.
got beans and rice, and it's got chicken or beef, whichever you want in it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Like they have 'em.
most of the places where I can order a burrito from here, I can order it without the bread in a bowl.
Right, but you go in there and you walk down the line, they'll say burrito or bowl, and you tell them, and then you walk down the line and they have like 3 or 4 different kinds of beans, 3 or 4 different kinds of rice, chicken or beef or steak.
Mhm.
It'll be chicken or steak, and then you just tell what you want and they dump it all in there.
Mm.
And then you can get guacamole, sour cream, all that stuff. It's really good. It's a little pricey, but it's
Most
good.
of the ones, when I ask for a beef one, you end up with like a couple of spoonfuls of chili.
No, here it would be steak. I'd actually put chopped up steak. That's like in strips, like strips of steak.
Yeah.
I say it's a little pricey, but it's not bad for it. If you go to the right Chipotle, the right person's working, dude, they'll fucking load it up. Like
Uh-huh.
their tortillas are like, I think 14 or 15 inches in diameter.
Ah.
And sometimes you'll get somebody that'll make you one and it's so fucking big, dude, they'll have to use a second tortilla to get it to wrap it. I've had some people make me some big ass ones when I went to Chipotle. They just didn't give a shit about the portions. They're just dumping the shit in there.
Most of the ones here, because they fold the ends over, they're only about 8-9 inches long and about 2 inches wide.
But yeah, you can't. No, they're here. They would probably be about maybe 7 or 8 inches and probably about 4 inches thick, 4 or 5
the
inches
price
thick.
on it-
Like they're big.
It would be like $10 for one.
Yeah, it's not bad for it.
Yeah.
Because you probably aren't going to be able to eat the whole thing. You'll probably get halfway through and then you'll put it in the fridge for later.
Yeah, because I
Trust me.
loaded it up with black beans, with the vegetables, with the rice.
Oh yeah, get everything.
It
Yeah,
had
I'll
sour
put about-
cream in it. It had all kind of different stuff in it.
So that
The
must
only
be getting
thing-
close to $10.
Well, the thing is it's all the same price, and the only thing that costs extra is guacamole. So you get everything. That's how I always get everything.
Yeah, they
Give me
always
a-
charge extra for guacamole here as well.
That's the only thing they charge extra for. But for $10, it's not bad. I mean, you'll probably get 2 meals out of it.
Or if you want the Pinot something salsa, can't remember what it's called. Pinot something or other.
Or I could go buy the chicken like I did last time and buy the tortillas and buy the guacamole and buy the sour cream and add all the stuff here to it
Telling
and
you,
make
it
my
ain't gonna
own
be
and I
as
can make
good.
about six.
No, it
Six for
ain't gonna be as
$15.
tasty. I'm telling you, it ain't gonna be as tasty.
Well, I agree. It's probably gonna be a little bit different. Cause I made the chicken and I used a taco seasoning sauce and fried it up in that again and got it all flavored. So I had the taco seasoning, like flavor to it. And then I had the vegetables and everything in it. And it came out real good because I had it full of guac and everything. And I had enough to make, I think it was 4 of them or 5 of them. And it cost me around, total cost with the chicken and everything was about $15.
I think they put too much. I'd rather
Yeah,
have
and
it without rice.
the burritos you can't even eat with your hand. I always end up eating them with a fork because they're so fucking big. You have to eat it with a fork.
Well, I
Just
cooked the
wait till
pork
you
chops
go there
today.
and you feel, what I'm just saying, wait till you go there and you feel the weight of it when you pick it up. It's like,
Oh,
fuck.
yeah.
And you can get chips and salsa there too.
Yeah.
They have fresh chips that they make there too. They're bagged and they put them in this warmer and they're really good.
Yeah, this week I'll get it. Someday this week. Yeah, I made pork chops today. I grabbed the 4-pack and I had frozen. And I took them out yesterday and I thawed out. So I did them in the air fryer and I did them. It was like 8 minutes on each side and barbecue sauce and a little garlic, a little Cajun seasoning. And then I made some yams and some green peas to go with it.
You had a
So
question in the chat too.
I made some meals, put them aside.
Jonathan was asking you a question. Probably wanted to know
Well,
what
he
kind
wants
of
to know what
boat
kind
that
of boat
was.
that is behind you.
That's,
Eh, eh.
that's a,
It's a barge, huh?
that's an articulated tug barge, but they handle chemicals. Like oils, refined stuff, refinery stuff.
So it's a tanker.
Yeah.
And what good there too is they got the glass cokes. Oh, so good. When I was out of town for the gas company, I stopped at Chipotle like 4 or 5 times. Get my burrito and 2 glass cokes.
Yeah.
A good dinner right there.
Who's that babe?
For about 14 bucks. It was like $14, $15.
I have to find out where the flies get in here. We killed 2 today. I think they're coming in through the vent, the air conditioning vent. Which
Well,
makes
I mean,
sense because,
them fuckers can slip in though when you just open the door for a split second though.
yeah,
Mm.
but
And
it
then
makes
once,
sense because I got that attic and the vents are right up there. They come right in.
yeah, but once you get 1 or 2 in the house though, they'll start laying eggs and then so you know you have 100 of them flying around in there.
Yeah, and that's the bad part. That's why as soon as I see them, I go after them.
Usually they'll be going for the dog food.
Well, I
They'll go
catch
for
them.
anything that's sitting out.
They hit the paper over there. If I don't clean it fast enough, they'll go on the paper.
Oh yeah, and what's it? The dog
Yeah, and
poo.
then you got little shit flies running around your
Yeah.
house.
But one of them was in the kitchen on the door, and Justin got him. And then the other one, I opened up the glass doors over here to get the light, and he went over and landed over there, and I went over and grabbed him real quick. But Loki will sit here, and if it flies by, he'll jump up and try to grab it.
Sure.
And he jumped
Oh,
up
yeah.
one time and landed on top of Cleo, and that didn't turn out well.
Yeah, Tyson don't like moving bugs neither. He attacks them. He sees them.
Yeah, I'll
He
say,
gets
go get that
pissed.
bug, and he starts looking around. But he jumped
gets-
up. He jumped up a little while ago and landed on Cleo, and that did not turn out well.
Yeah, Tyson gets super pissed when
He does.
flies and shit are buzzing around him. Yeah, he gets real pissed. He starts snapping at him. He don't like it.
And the precious will chase bees out in the garden. And Ripley will swat at the flies.
Well, I'm looking at another issue. I think I might have to take care of tomorrow. I'm looking on the screen door that's outside because I have a screen door on the outside, but it only comes up to where the dog door is at because you can't bring it all the way across because then the dog door can't they can't get out the dog door, right? So I'll leave the screen just right to that one point, and I'm looking at the screen right on the other side, and they got a wasp up there. So there's a wasp trying to make a nest in between the door and the screen or on the screen or something like that. So I can't see above me. So I guarantee there's a nest up there or they're trying. So that means I'm gonna have to open that sucker tomorrow, get out there with the spray and spray them all. I'd have to do it at least once a year.
Mm,
Cause they get out there and they start, making their nests and I usually wind up knocking at least one nest down.
yeah.
But I can see him, he's sitting right there. And he's by himself and it doesn't look like he's doing much. So Paul, I got a big baseball game going on at 6 o'clock.
I'm
Actually,
jumping off,
and-
guys. I'm gonna go finish dinner and stuff.
See you a
Okay,
little bit
buddy.
later.
I'll catch y'all later.
Yeah,
All right. Are you playing tonight?
Most likely.
Okay.
they're probably
We'll
on
wait and see.
Uncle Bill's on.
late
Yep.
tonight, yeah.
Yeah.
At 6 Central Time, LSU is playing North Carolina in an elimination game. LSU's defending national champions. And they got beat last night by North Carolina. So they beat Wofford today, beat the hell out of Wofford today, 13-6. They were losing 6-2 and wound up scoring 9 runs. And now they got to play North Carolina, beat them today, and then beat them tomorrow to get back to the World Series. And they're the
6
defending champs.
That's midnight here.
Yeah, so they play today and win. They got a shot at winning. They had a shot at winning yesterday. So if they could beat them again, and LSU's getting hotter. So if they can, and that's how LSU's always played. The further they get into these games, into these series like this, they start playing better. So if they got their head straight and they win this game, they could win tomorrow, and then they go back to Omaha to defend their championship.
What
Only
is
time
up?
I watch LSU baseball is when they get to this point.
Well, shut up then. Go back to sleep. You don't need to make all that noise.
Hey, Paul, Loki brought me his ball, right?
Yeah.
And I faked it like I threw it, so he went down the hallway and he's waiting and he can't find it, right? So I threw it through the kitchen down the hallway. As he came back and I pointed, turned around, and he saw it. You should have seen how fast he took off to go get it. Looked like a racehorse. Give me that ball. Give me that ball. Give it to me. That's the one thing. Tino will not run after a ball. I can't get him to do it. And the other
Really?
day, the ball was sitting over there and I was playing, and he sits there and lays there and watches it, right? So the day the ball was sitting out there and Loki put it down, he jumped up, grabbed it, and took off. And he went over there playing with it. But he took off, but he wouldn't bring it to me. Loki, if I threw it 50 times, he'd bring it back to me 50 times. Tino. And they look insane. And he's sitting over there pouting like, because I'm playing with Loki. So I'm going to
Really?
take this ball, I'm going to hit you with it. I go. Let go. Sorry, I'm going to hit you with it. You won't play with it. Oh. And he lays over there and he pouts when I'm playing with Loki like that. I just threw the ball and hit him with it. And he jumped up and he walked over and laid on the side. But he won't play again. I have never got him to bring one back to me. All
Really?
the time. He'll grab it and he'll grab it and he'll get it halfway to me and play with it there. and then I'll go get it and throw it again. He'll do the same thing, get a little bit further away from me, but
So he
I
kind of
can't
like
get him to come back.
teases you or what?
It's like he's teasing me, like he's not gonna come back to me
Yeah.
with it. And he's done that all his life. I haven't been able to get him to ever come back with the ball. I say, bring it back to me, and he just put it down. Maybe it's too much work for him, you know? Because
I don't
he's the
know.
most chilled dog I've ever had in my life. He'll just lay down, it just lay down, and just lay there all day. Hey Corey, what's up? TJ. TJ in the
Corey.
house.
Okay.
And Cool Cat's in there too. Stuck in the back door.
Michael.
Michael and TJ.
Hey TJ, you go flying later? I think you went flying with somebody the other day.
Yeah. What's his friend's name?
Was it Matt?
Matty.
Frank Rizzo.
Hey, Frank.
And Jody.
Yeah, Corey, you're right. That dog makes me exercise all the time. Don't know. Let's see, find out.
Precious is hungry.
All the time.
Stay hungry. Stop it. It's 11:45 at night. Shut up.
Maybe he wants to know what the hell you're doing still up.
Yeah, I saw that, Gitchy. I saw that. South Korea sent a whole bunch of balloons and dropped all kind of flyers talking about democracy and how bad North Korea was. And North Korea filled up balloons with poop and everything and came back and dropped them over South Korea. Sound like children. And they were dropping trash and everything into South Korea.
Well, I can't imagine why they would be doing that on the border. You know, it's like, give me a break, you know?
Tell you what, that is that border at DMZ is a hotbed. It is a hotbed. There's dead zones on both sides. You don't get in them. Like you say in the Marine Corps, that's the real. Not a joke, it's the real time.
Well, who was it that stopped at the DMZ instead of going all the way? Some president, was it?
Couldn't tell you which one,
Was it
but I know
Johnson
one
or-
that, I know one that did.
What's happening, y'all?
Hey,
Yeesh.
TJ.
Look at this, he shaved, he did it.
You like the stash, man? You like the handlebar stash?
It looks better.
Cool.
Now you just gotta
Yeah,
make
I
sure
don't
you
know.
keep shaving the
I
bottom.
couldn't get, for some weird reason, I couldn't get this part of my chin right here to like fill it in. Like I always like thought about just like getting a black marker and just like coloring it, but I was like, man, that's stupid.
Yes, it is.
So you, like you had one spot right here?
Yeah, just like right here, Like it would,
Okay.
like it wouldn't fill in for some weird reason. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go there.
No.
It depends on where that spot was rubbing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Yeah, I haven't really been flying much lately, but Al and Ken and I think maybe the two Kens and maybe one or two other people are going. We're flying in the morning at the Riviera Beach Marina, so that'll be fun. I don't have to
Yeah.
work till like 2 o'clock, so
That'd be cool.
yeah. Catch the Margaritaville ship.
Yeah, I wanna go down and get some of the, they got some crews, I think 3 or 4 of them in New Orleans that leave every Sunday. I really need a one-day go down there and get them as they're leaving. I don't have to get them there. I could go down in St. Bernard Parish and get them as they're going down the river. And it looked just as good, you know?
Yeah. What about you, Jay?
Probably
You
even
been
look better.
You been flying at all?
Yeah, I flew yesterday a little bit. I usually fly every day, but today has been raining all day. Like right now, the sun's coming out. But
Yeah.
in about probably 20 minutes, it could start raining again.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get some rain here soon too at some point. What's up, Dominic?
The internet cut out, so I had to wait for it to come back on.
No. What was Christy talking about? Warfare de poop de poop. Oh, I guess hot air balloons were falling or something.
No, what they're talking about is South Korea sent over a bunch of hot air balloons over into North Korea, dropped all kinds of pamphlets talking about democracy is the way to go and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so North Korea turned around and dropped a whole bunch of garbage and poop and shit on the
Oh god! Oh my god! That's crazy. Oh
Like I
my
said,
god!
it's like I said, children. You know?
So they just took like shits in the balloons and just dropped them right out of the sky.
Yeah, garbage and trash and all kinds
All
of
the
stuff.
urine.
Oh my god!
I'm surprised that the balloons were in the air and nobody was trying to shoot them down.
There was something I saw on Facebook. It was somebody thought it was one of those Chinese balloons or whatever, but then they realized it was just bird poop on their window.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. Bird poop on the window.
Get that one. Play with it.
How your little doggies doing, Joe?
I got one pouting right now. Because I was playing ball with the other one, I picked him up, so the other one's pouting.
Don said,
Like
"Vote for."
typical kids, right?
Yeah,
Don's like,
yeah.
vote for Pedro. I mean, vote for Tej.
TJ.
Vote for me.
Yeah, I got two of the balls. So I threw one of them on where Loki was. And I took the other one and threw it down by Tino. And Tino's just laying there with the ball next to him. Like I said, he's the laziest dog, most chill dog I've ever seen. He's just laying with his head on top of the ball. He's not worrying about the ball.
Laid back.
He uses it as a pillow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got that ball.
Yeah.
Either that guy or I got Borat and then I got Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
Hey, Dominic, these things are addictive. These Smarties.
Oh yeah, the little Smarties. Yeah, they are pretty addictive. Yeah.
I bought that pack yesterday, 18 packs in it, right? I said, yeah, I'll probably just eat one a day. I got 5 left.
Wow. I don't know, Jonathan. I just kind of felt like doing something different, I guess. Like Uncle Bill was telling me I should shave it, like just do like that. So I did. Cause I couldn't get this part of my chin right here filled in. Like I think I was rubbing it like everybody's saying. Like I don't know. So I don't know. Catch a predator.
Makes you look younger.
Yeah. Tom Selleck, yeah. Any 70s police officer. What's catch a predator? What is that? Was that a show somewhere?
Yeah.
Mario Brothers, yeah. I'm Mario. It's me, Mario.
Yeah, that looked more like Mario than didn't sell it.
All I need is like the hat and the suspenders and the boots, and I think I'll be all right.
And that little toy car.
Yeah. No, Justin went live for some crazy reason.
Gamer.
I don't know. I don't know. Like I had the goatee for the longest time, Dusty, and like I said, I couldn't get this part of my chin filled in. So I don't know. I guess just wanted to do something different. And so like after I shaved, I took a picture and sent it to Uncle Bill. He's like, "Cool, man, cool."
Yeah, I used to have
a 70s porn star.
used to have a goatee for years,
Yeah.
and then I just decided that I might as well just shave it off.
Yeah.
Now I just kind of let me chin hair grow for about 4 weeks and then shave it off again.
Man, that sounds really good too. The BLT. You know what I had the other day? I went to Jimmy John's and I got that new burrito that they have there, that firecracker burrito or whatever it is. Man, that shit was pretty good, man. It wasn't really that hot. I thought it was like gonna burn my mouth. But then like when I got it, it really didn't burn it wasn't really as hot as I thought it was going to be. It only had like a little bit of a kick to it because of it had the ghost pepper cheese and then the jalapenos. So I mean it wasn't really that bad. Really, it's pretty good.
It's Donald.
What's up, Donald?
I'm only popping on for a second. Just because I have to share screen. Share window.
Share something crazy. Yeah.
Photographs and memories. Christmas card just
that
slipped to me.
that could be my twin. No,
There you go.
actually, who was it? Oh, Dan said I could be I
Stella.
could be what's his name's twin? Who's the other guy who's the other guy that flies FPV? What's his name? It's like right there on the tip of my tongue. Shit.
Who flies FPVs? Do you keep them on the tip of your tongue? What?
No, something that Dan had said that he made a comment. Let me go to my all right, comments.
I think Mario Brothers is best of.
Yeah, Mario. Yeah.
You just need that hat.
Oh, that's who Dan said. I look like Marcel. That's who it was.
Marcel, yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that. Hey.
Oh, so Jim Croce, he was a singer.
Jim Croce, yes. He was a singer-songwriter.
Oh.
Who was taken from us too young.
Yeah.
How old was he when he passed?
Gosh.
40 something.
Yeah, he was. I don't know how old he was.
How did he pass away?
Lack of breath.
Lack of breath.
I think it was some natural. It wasn't like an overdose or anything.
Oh, it's just like natural causes.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm pretty sure.
David.
I honestly don't remember. It's been so long.
Yeah.
I've even thought about him. Well, I think about him all the time. I listen to his music all the time. But you'd know him. You know, Bad Leroy Brown?
What is it? Oh, is that who that was?
Well, he's bad. Leroy Brown.
Leroy Brown. Yeah, okay.
Oh, he was killed in a plane crash.
Oh, okay. How old?
Well, he was a singer in a band, was he one of the ones where the band, the plane crashed with the band in it?
There's been a lot of died in plane crashes.
Well, I know
Leonard Skinner,
yeah, and then who was the
Rossington Collins
Fine.
band.
the one with the who was
Buddy,
it? The Big
Buddy
Bop?
Holly and
Yeah,
Buddy Holly, Richie
That's
Valens,
been
Big Bopper.
What was the Richie Valens?
But yeah,
Stevie
he was
Ray.
only 30 years old when he died.
30.
Oh,
Okay.
wow, that's pretty young.
Yeah.
It's
Yep, that's
funny how a
sad.
lot of them die in plane crashes.
Hmm.
You know what that
Well,
is,
that's
huh?
because they're using the private planes and stuff to go from venue to venue. They're not flying commercial.
Yeah,
Because they have to be able to haul their equipment and stuff.
that's actually the aliens are taking them out of the sky
The
because
aliens.
they want them on their planet for entertainment.
Hi, Joe.
It's an alien
What's up,
thing.
Laura?
Hi, Laura.
And Laura.
Laura.
I'm being nice this evening.
You're being nice. Well, yeah, you don't have your main target. Justin isn't here.
He's not my main target.
Yeah.
You're talking about Captain Joe.
But yeah, I just want to pop on and show the picture of Jim Croce and T's
Well,
TJ.
it's nice of you to pop in. You're welcome
I-
to stay as long
I
as
mean,
you like.
I don't know why you had to shave all of it just because we teased you about your ball spot.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I'll grow it back. I don't know. I might grow it.
I didn't notice. I didn't call it a bald spot. It's a ball spot because the penis is usually that's what it's slapping against. It wore all the hair off.
Come on, I'm still choking. Come on.
DJ, don't listen to anybody about your
That's
beard being
funny.
gone. I think it looks good, don't you, Joe?
That's funny.
Joe?
Joe,
Joe?
you,
Come on,
think-
Joe, answer the question,
Earth
Joe.
to
you
Joe.
think that he's shaved off his beard looks good?
I said it looked better.
Yeah, I do too.
Well, if I shaved all this off,
No,
No,
I think you look like a pirate rascal that way, you know?
Right. What you need to do now is just at the ends, let it grow a little longer, then twist it.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, like
Like this.
oh yeah.
And then get yourself a bowler hat and cane, and you can become a fine gentleman.
A flying gentleman.
Yeah, you'd have to get a time machine too and go back to when they looked like that.
Yeah.
People still dress like that.
Maybe over there, but not over here.
Oh, I've seen Americans do it.
I haven't. You can go look at old movies and stuff and see it, but not.
There's a Texan that does YouTube shorts that's got it like that. But then again, it is for his YouTube shorts.
And I'll be in.
Yeah, he's using that as a hook for his shorts.
God, TJ looks weird.
What, Laura? What? What?
Ignore it, TJ. We do.
I know. I know.
Oops, said that out too loud, didn't I? Oops.
what David's saying is don't encourage her.
I don't encourage her.
Now, I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying definitely don't encourage her.
Mhm.
And Joe and I've been nice to you this evening.
So far.
What?
Did you
Good
show
so far.
TJ your llama you printed, Joe?
Oh yeah, I don't think I saw the llama. No, I don't think so.
Trust me, it's
Hang on a
alarming.
minute, I'll spotlight you.
Oh, that's cool. Wait, is the mouth up?
Hey,
Wait.
look at right there though. It's flipping you off.
Oh, that's funny. That's hilarious. That's pretty cool.
I don't need it till tomorrow.
Print it.
I'm
Did
not printing now.
you 3D print that, Joe, or Laura did and she sent it to you?
No, I 3D printed it. What I did is I had to take the arm off the duct and put it where that was and blend it together.
Oh, gotcha. When are you sending out my shithead award?
It's in a box in the back here. I keep forgetting to. I keep this next to the golden finger. So when she says, "Shut up, Joe," I just go,
Oh yeah. It looks like, I don't know, like when you're holding it off into the distance, it looks like it's doing this for some reason, or doing, I don't know, some kind of weird thing with it.
Well, he
But
I
needs
should have made the hand a lot bigger.
Paint the hand.
yeah,
You could paint the finger like white.
yeah, paint it white. Yeah.
Just in the water, is that? And then it's got blue embryos today.
Oh, Laura Kuntzberger's not got any election shows.
That's not speaking.
So nothing new with you at all, TJ?
No, not really.
I just have a moustache.
Trying to redo our the pantry. There's still shit all over the floor, trying to get all that situated, and she's out of town.
How have you been doing on your homework, your phrase?
She's out of town, so
Well, yeah, but you need to practice that.
yeah.
And you tell everybody what the phrase you're practicing.
Yes, dear.
That's
Yes,
it.
dear. Yes, dear.
Yes, dear. Whatever you say, dear. Yes, dear.
Yes, dear.
Dominic, do you think that would help him in his relationship?
Yeah,
Yeah.
most certainly.
Mhm.
That's what David always says to Laura.
David always says yes to Laura.
Sometimes.
So who's all on tonight? You know, I know Justin's going to be playing games.
Wedge and Big, then Uncle Bill.
Wedge and Big comes on what at 8,
8.
and Uncle Bill comes on at 10.
Yep.
Okay.
I was on his show no, it was Art show that I was on last night for a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know, for some weird reason I thought Art was still over in
Well, he is, isn't he?
No,
No,
he's home
no.
now. He's home now.
Mark came back.
The Philippines. I thought he was still there.
He came back last Sunday.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Gitchy says Iron Maiden's plane went down too.
No. She's talking about Iron Maiden has a plane.
Oh, they have a plane. Okay.
Yeah, because the lead singer Bruce Dickinson's a commercial pilot, so he flies. He bought a 747 and he flies it around when Iron Maiden go touring.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So rather than spending money on airfares, he spends money on a 747.
Well, they can afford to.
Gitchy, I don't know if Laura and David are on right now. His image is showing here, but Gitchy is saying hi to Laura.
Well, she was in the chat a minute ago.
Yeah, she was here a minute ago.
I might still be here.
Yeah.
Gitchy says hi, Laura.
Hi, Gitchy.
Gitchy's on her way to Iceland.
Yeah, I know.
That's a bad place to go at the moment.
Why?
Yeah,
A bloody volcano.
Oh, is it still erupting?
Yeah.
yeah, it's gone off again.
Only mum's going to Iceland.
Well, Gitchy is a mum.
I go to Iceland.
Shall we be
It'd take me
questioning you?
ages to get there.
Right. No. We've got a question mark here. Wait, oh, that's a bit stupid, isn't it? We've got a question mark here.
Come on.
Yeah. So only mums go to Iceland, apparently, according to the advert. And then Mark goes, I go to Iceland.
Especially,
Is something you want to tell us, Mark?
yeah, you get 10% off Tuesday.
Are you a mother?
Yeah.
I don't think
So
so.
the first half of that, right?
Yeah, you get your 10% off.
Right.
What happens when you get
You've got to say, you've got to say mother, but you've got to say it with
Jody.
Samuel L. Jackson saying it.
Oh, you say it in what's it in Filipino, and then it's Tanginamo.
I think he sent that for you, Joe.
Yeah, I'm gonna look.
Which was originally translated from Portuguese as your mother is a whore.
How did you know?
Platana.
My mother is no longer here.
No, same here.
Mine is.
Yeah, my parents have all passed on, my grandparents, everybody.
Mine are hanging on.
Yeah,
Dad-
my family's still all here,
My
but
mother's not here, but the sperm donor is.
My mum's just turned 87 in April, and my dad turns 89 at the end of July.
My mother would have been 94 at the end of this month.
My mum was
Joe,
68
what was
when
it
she passed.
Mike sent you?
Yeah, go ahead and click on it and show. She showed the first about 43 seconds of it.
If I'm going down the family history route of my mum's side, her mum died at 68. My mum died at 68. My mum's grandma died at 68, and her great grandma died at 68, and her dad died at 68, and they're all 68. So based on that information, yeah, based on that information, I've got 21 years left to fuck around.
Okay, you ready, guys?
Well then.
Yeah.
I've got 3 years and 2 months till I'm
It's all the
68.
raccoons.
Oh, by the way,
The guy's trying to
Joe's now
get to
called
his hot
Cyril
tub,
Sneer
so he's feeding him grapes so he can get to his hot tub.
because he likes raccoons.
whose video is this?
But it ain't Captain Joe because he would have been kicking off right now.
Not me. I'd have been shooting.
Well, you didn't hear, did you? Tell TJ what happened to you, Joe.
Yeah, I
No,
had an encounter
Come on,
with two
Cyril
raccoons
Sneer,
yesterday.
let's hear it.
I had an encounter with two raccoons yesterday out by Sunset Point, and one of them came towards me, so I slapped him with a fishing pole, and he went back, grabbed another one, and the other one came in. He was
Oh
coming in
my
from a different
God.
side. I wound up having to climb in the back of the car and close it.
Oh wow.
And I called Mandeville Police. They came out and they were looking for him. They brought a 22 out looking for him. Couldn't find him. And it was either they were hungry or I really think it looked like it might have been where they were coming out of. Might have been like a den or something. And they might have had babies in there and they were trying to get me away from them, you know?
Oh wow.
Or it could have been rabies. But
This is crazy. This guy's just sitting on his porch right here, and all the raccoons are coming up to him and like getting hot dogs.
yeah,
Might be the same. But unfortunately, Cyril Sneer doesn't like his raccoons, do you, Joe?
this is crazy.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy. Like they're just eating right out of the damn thing.
Yeah, but they're being polite and taking them.
Yeah. At least they're being polite.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
When they look like they've been fed a lot.
Yeah, I know, right?
When we get to the 9th tee on our golf course, you get the squirrels coming out of the woods and climbing on your golf bags looking for food.
Look at them climbing.
Hey, Paul, it could be worse. You could have raccoons.
Look at the size of that one. Holy cow.
I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
The one next to him is huge.
That one's got one in his mouth and he's coming over to get another one. Look.
They're all big raccoons.
That's what I'm saying, boy, you can make some jambalaya
Well,
out of
you
that.
need to go back to that spot, Joe, and take a bucket full of
That was
hot
on the
dogs.
TV.
Oh, thank God for
I'll
that.
go back to that spot. I'm going back there with a 22.
Like he's like putting them over his shoulder and just feeding them.
Yeah.
Mum, sister chasing them.
Randy.
And they'll eat until he runs out and then want more.
And then eat breakfast.
Yeah. Look, just keep coming around and say, give me one.
I'm still hungry. Give me some more. I'm still hungry.
Yeah, there's another one gonna come out from under something. Watch.
There it comes right here.
Look at the one underneath the bench.
Oh, here comes another one.
Borat. Borat.
Well, you know what? At least they're kind of nice about it. They take their turns.
Yeah.
The one over his shoulder, the one
But
gets
how did they know that he was getting ready to come out with a bunch of hot dogs? How
He
did they
does
all
that
know that?
every night.
he probably does that every day.
You've probably
Oh.
done it more than once.
He'll
Yeah.
have started with one.
And then they all told each other.
What you're taking?
Yeah. Now he's got a problem.
Yeah, he's running out.
Cost
2
him a
bags
foot.
of grapes are
Oh.
gone.
Who's getting the last one? I'm out of here quick.
No more. No more until the next time.
Cost a bloody fortune. You're not
Oh, you
dog.
ain't
He's coming
got
back
more.
with more.
Oh, he went and got more.
He's got more.
They're
Oh
hooking
my
his
God.
leg and everything.
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
Jesus. Look at
Got
them
a
all.
raccoon cap on. Look at that.
Oh, that's hilarious.
They were all
Mine, 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 mine.
yeah.
Mine.
And one
You got that
told
other one
another,
right there.
told
Keep scratching the
another,
thing,
told
saying, "Give me
another.
one."
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
That's
look
as
at that one
bad
in the
as
back, just being so patient.
that's as bad as Ron with his bear, his deer.
Yeah.
Oh, at least he got one.
They're thinning out.
I couldn't do that. I couldn't do it.
Oh, waste of hot dogs.
He's even petting them.
You know, those suckers have been, they probably grew up there because look, they're not even
Anything
bothering
they
with
can
him.
do.
They're like all pets. That's what they are.
I think all those raccoons are gonna have diabetes one day.
No, there's no fat in hot dog
There's
sausages.
protein in it.
Oh.
There you go.
They're actually really good for diabetics to eat hot dog sausages.
Oh, really?
No fat,
Oh.
no
You reached
sugar.
around and grabbed that one's butt and says, "Get your bum, get your bum."
Get your bum. Get your bum.
10 pounds of hot dogs.
Is he
Make
going
a
back
lot.
for more?
You might have some more.
25 again. All right.
Oh, now he's
Yeah,
got
something
cookies.
different.
He's got cookies now.
They got to
Right,
have
you
dessert.
feed him and now
Digestive
it's time
biscuits.
for pudding.
Now just take one. Just take one.
Yeah, he's throwing those down. He's not feeling that might cause a fight.
What the heck is
Now
in
he's
the
giving him a
Amazon
sugar
pack?
rush.
What's in the Amazon package? I want to know.
Hydrox.
The eye drops are in there.
No,
Probably
that
ordered
that
some
right
raccoon.
there, that's the
That
poison.
was good.
That's the poison tablets to get rid of. them.
No, Amazon is to get rid of the raccoon.
Was he reading him something?
Yeah, reading him a bedtime story.
Like, what is it? What is it? I want to see. What is it?
You know, you suppose that you could get that friendly with him, Joe?
No. I
I
don't
can
want to
see
get that friendly with them.
That's pretty
Yeah,
hilarious.
I don't want to get that friendly with them.
Come on, Cyril. Get friendly with him. You know the raccoons always win in the end.
I know
They
that's
did in
why
the
I'm not.
car- They did in the cartoon anyway.
You know what happens if you fall down, you get knocked out, they'll eat you.
He was just
Yeah, well-
showing his new chair. They scratched the shit out of it.
Yeah. Cause they have manners at times, but other times they're back to wild animals. We used to have them in a backyard, the house I had, and they used to come in the backyard all the time. And they used to sit on the fence in the back. And I walked out there one day and I grabbed a piece of a big chunk of mud that was on the ground. And I wound up like a baseball and let that sucker go to knock him off the fence. And that thing got about a foot from him and he just ducked it, let it go right by him. And it went all the way to the house on the other side and hit the guy's wall. So I turned off my light and closed my windows. Because the houses on the other, my house was worth 200,000. The house over there was worth 1.3 million.
Damn.
And when I
Randy.
threw that sucker, he
Killed
ducked it. And bam! I said,
Jonathan.
turn the lights out. My wife laughed for about 15 minutes about that. She goes, he ducked that thing. I said, boy, he ducked it last minute. So I thought I had him. But I used to run the animals out the yard all the time. I had a Daisy Red Rider. So I get the raccoons in the yard and I go out there and I pop them in the butt a couple of times with it and they leave the yard. They had a possum going across the backyard one day and I popped it, it turned around, started running at me, hissing. I closed my door and it sat there hissing at me for about 5 minutes. But it's Mandeville. When we moved in here 20-something years ago, you'd have rabbits in the yard, you'd have deer walking down the street, you'd have the raccoons and everything in the back. You still see them around here, like here in this apartment complex 16 years ago. At nighttime, rabbits everywhere.
We don't have rabbits here. We've got rabbits further over towards the countryside part of where I live, but here you
Mark,
get
is that a pigeon in the tree right there, or what the heck is that
Yeah.
thing?
it's a wood pigeon, yeah.
It's a partridge in a pear tree.
Yeah.
Partridge in a pear tree.
It's
That's what I was
actually a wood pigeon in a cherry tree.
Close
Oh.
enough.
Close enough. That's a new song. The wood pigeon in a cherry tree.
A wood pigeon in a cherry tree. So, how long ago did you take? Was that like the other day, or when did you take that?
A couple of weeks ago, before
Oh.
the leaves came out. It's full of
Hey,
leaves.
Dominic,
Was that?
every time I hear that song now, I'm gonna think wood pigeon in a cherry tree.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, no, the trees are getting all the leaves back now.
Yeah, Dominic's rolling into winter.
Yeah, all the leaves are brown and the sky is grey.
Yeah, I know that song too.
Go ahead and give us the whole song there, Dominic.
Oh, leaves are brown, leaves
Yeah.
are brown. And
California dreaming.
the sky on those winter's day. That's a good song. I like that song.
That was a
actually.
good one, Dominic.
Yeah, that was pretty
That was-
good.
That was perfect timing.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, the leaves are
He
brown.
didn't even miss a beat. I mean, that was
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Oh, that's funny.
what's up, Randy? Mad props.
Indeed.
Well, the rain stopped in Toronto.
Oh, great. Good news.
And it looks like the British left-hander Robert McIntyre win.
This guy is great.
With his dad caddying for him. That's kind of special, that. It'll be his first win on the US tour. With
Right.
his first time his dad's been on the bag.
Not at the moment. I'm good with 3.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's one of those days.
Yeah.
One of those days when the sky is gray.
Yeah.
uh-huh. That's what it is here.
Yeah, I forgot to tell you that.
And
Guys,
Dominic's women are out in the corner looking to play.
Yeah.
On the corner looking to play.
sky's now black here.
And before you play, you gotta pay.
Yeah. I wish it was free.
Nothing's free in life.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, I guess the only thing that's free is just getting together with friends and family and whatnot.
That's not free.
Not free either.
You gotta pay for gas, gotta pay to
yeah.
eat.
Yeah.
If you're flying the drones, you had to pay for the electricity to charge the drones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Something costs money every day.
That's crazy. I got one of those the circle water bottle. I stopped at Walmart on the way home and got some couple of flavor filters. Spent like $20 on them. Like there was like I got 5 of them.
My kids were buying those, and and they said, "Why don't you get that? You drink water all the time." I said, "Yeah, and I don't pay money for them. I got a filter. That's what I'm paying out of a filter."
Yeah, the one out of the fridge, right?
No, my fridge don't have it. I've got one on my tap water.
Oh yeah, the one that you like hook up. Okay, yeah, and you just like
Yeah,
switch it.
purr.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a container in the. It was actually it wasn't a Pearl. It was another brand, and it's actually it's still in the fridge. And you fill it up with water. It had the filter in it, and it stayed cold. And you dispense it. And it's just too much hassle because after you drink it every day, you got to fill it up.
Oh yeah, true.
So I just stopped doing it, and I put the one on here.
Is that the Brita one?
Yeah, it's Bristol. It's one of those Bristol. Yeah,
Brita.
yeah, Brita, something like Brita.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Brita.
Britta.
Yeah, I have the big one. That one's from St. Tammany Fire Department. They had them in the refrigerator, and they were all doing the same thing, complaining about it. So they were throwing it out. So Justin brought it home, and we stuck it in here. And I had the filters already because I had the pitcher I used to fill up. So I just switched it over, and I'd look up and it'd be empty, and he'd drink the last one and wouldn't fill it up. Then I'd fill it up, and then I'd come back and it'd be empty again. Every time I said, "Fill it up if you're gonna drink," you know.
Mm. Yeah, I've got a Brita picture.
But I like this purr. I put the purr on there, and it lasts for about 3 months. It changes colors. When about 3 months into it, it changes the color. When it gets yellow, you just change it out before it gets red.
Yeah.
And I get 3 of the filters for like $17.
Yeah.
So it's like I could deal with $2 a month to filter the water. Just go back to drinking beer. It'd be better.
Well, it is water.
Yeah, but it has a lot of calories in it too.
What
Depends
doesn't?
if you get the light beer.
Yeah, I always like the seltzer drinks, the
I
White
don't like
Claws
those.
and all.
Yeah,
They're,
I
they're,
don't
they're
like
not too
those.
bad. White Claws aren't too
Now,
bad. I like them things.
I'll tell you one that is my downfall is the Blue Moon.
Oh yeah, those are pretty good. I like them things.
Those are really good, but they're like
Yeah,
triple the price.
yeah.
What I was doing when I was drinking beer, I'd stop at the Chevron station or Exxon station, and they'd have them two for like 320 or something like that. The big 32 ounce, the Millers. So I'd buy like 4 of them and bring them home and stick them in the refrigerator. And I'd leave them in here for when I shot a football game on a Friday night because I didn't have my knee replaced yet and it would hurt. So I'd come home and I'd drink the beer and it'd take that edge off the hurt. You know, it's either that or take a narcotic pain medication. And I told my doctor one time, he said, "You need any more Narcos?" I said, "No, I'm just going to drink beer." And this is my cardiologist, and he said, "Well, you know, beer is really not that good for you." I said, "Well, which one's better, the beer or the narcotic?" He said, "Well, probably the beer." He said, "How much are you drinking?" I said, "I just drink one," like that. He goes, "Okay, yeah, drinking one's not bad." And I said, 32 ounce.
Yeah, which
And
is
he just
basic.
looked at me and started laughing. He said, "It's probably still better than taking a narcotic." But I told y'all one night I was in here and I had to get some film done and I was working and I had something on television. I was watching a movie at the same time. So I'm watching the movie and I'm working on the pictures. And I noticed I was almost finished. I said, "Well, I'm gonna just keep going and get it finished." And it was about I started working on them at about 9:30 at night. It was about 4 in the morning. And it was a series of movies back to back, and I was watching them. And I got up to go to the bathroom, and about the third time I went to go to the bathroom, I noticed that I was rubbing against the wall walking down the hallway.
Hmm.
And I said, "Man, I don't feel like I'm loaded, but I'm walking against the wall." And I was going back and forth to the bathroom a lot, right? I walked in there and I had 6 beers in the refrigerator. That when I came home, I looked in there, I had 2 left. I had drank 4 32 ounce.
Damn,
I kept
who drank
going
all
get
the
them.
who
Well, I
drank
tell
all the
you what,
beer?
me,
So,
I drank 4 32 ounce from 9:30 at night to like 4 in the morning. And I didn't
damn.
realize I was doing that because I was interested in the movie and working on the pictures. And when I'd run out, I just go get another one.
Uh,
So
And I
is a
realized it on the 4th one when I couldn't walk to the bathroom, I was leaning on the wall.
is a 32 ounce a quart?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you've got
So I was,
16 ounce to a pint.
yeah.
Yeah, we've got 20 ounce to a pint. That's why our gallon's different than yours.
Fine.
Still
is-
eight pints, but we've got 4 ounces more in each pint.
Yeah. Our pint
Yeah,
is
it was terrible that night.
571.
But I haven't done that in a long time. If I buy them, I play this. I don't drink as much that I used to. I barely drink. It's very seldom I'll drink. And if I got a 32 ounce beer and I drink the 32 ounce beer, I'll start to
My
get a
God.
buzz. Now we're just drinking half of it, you know? It's just,
They've got Royal Canadian Mounties next to the 18th green at this tournament. Because, I mean, it is the Canadian Open, but
yep. We got sun coming up.
Oh, great.
Let me see how long it's going to be out.
yeah.
well, our weather forecast is rain for the next 7 days now.
It ain't going to be out long. No, it looks like maybe we're done.
Done raining?
Yeah, it might be done.
Going.
Woohoo!
Now,
It's not raining here. I kept getting notifications on my WeatherBug app saying it was gonna rain, but
got more rain coming in tomorrow.
Aren't you lucky?
That's ridiculous. And we have no rain until 8:30 in the morning. And then at noon till about 3, we got rain, and again at 5 till about 8. So we're gonna get more rain showers coming through here again tomorrow.
Dominic, this video is for you.
Yeah.
Well, they've got no rain there in Toronto, but they've got fog now.
You ready?
Yeah. Out him.
oh, so he went to give him a handshake, and he's like, oh, psych.
Yeah, that's the little mascot they have on match days. Their job is just to walk the players to the pitch in case the players get lost.
Yeah,
You should have
exactly.
kicked him
We
in
do
the foot.
same thing here.
But to do that to to the opposing team,
Yeah.
and to Steve Gerrard of all players,
Exactly. Yeah.
become a national hero straight away. And he didn't even have to kick a ball.
Oh,
David AZ, what's going on, dude?
Shit, I might go shoot a sunset tonight.
Oh, there you go. I might do that too myself, actually, if it doesn't rain. Looks like it's
Because we've
not
had so
going.
many, like I said, the rain and the clouds. I'll have a good sunset tonight.
Yeah.
I was talking to my son a little while ago, telling him about those raccoons, and he said the same thing. He said it was a good thing you didn't have a gun. He said, because I know you would have shot him coming at you like that. He said you would have had to deal with it for a couple of days. I said, yeah. I said that's why I'm glad I didn't do it. You know, I'm glad it wasn't with me because I wasn't. If I didn't have another choice, I would have done it. Let's put it that way. I had a choice. I was able to get in the car. I couldn't get to my door to get in the car. You know, the driver's side. But I had to go through the back. But so I said I think I'm gonna go by. I'm gonna go see if they got them at Academy. It's a pepper gun. It shoots the little pepper bullets.
Oh, right.
Yeah, the little round bullets. And I'm gonna see if they got one of those. And if I could find the one I want, I'll buy one of those and keep it in the car. So if I ever have something like that again, I'll just pop them with one of those pepper things, pepper gas. That'll get them to get away a little while.
Mark, are you up for a joke?
Uh-huh.
Right. Richie Sunak and Keir Starmer are on a plane. Sunak looked over to Starmer and chuckled and said, "You know, I could throw £1,000 out of the window right now and make somebody seriously happy." Starmer shrugged his shoulders and replied, "I could throw 2050 notes out the window and make 20 people happy." Hearing their exchange, the pilot said over the radio to his co-pilot, "I could throw both of them out the window and make 64 million people happy."
Yeah. That was coming.
Yeah. I could see that coming.
Kitty.
Meow.
Yeah, the best one on the market is a Burner, BYRNA burner.
Hmm.
That thing, it uses it's round pepper bullets, like like paintball bullets. And when that sucker hits and pops, they've got the ones that will take a grown man down because of the pepper spray. But you're looking at a reasonable kit for this thing, somewhere in the neighborhood of between $379 and $479. And it looks too much like a real gun to me. That's the problem. If I'm gonna get one like this, yeah, they got the one, it's a safety orange. It's orange and black. That would be cool because you could tell it's you can see the difference in it, you know?
Hi, Chris.
3D print.
Wedgeworth?
Joe, you could 3D print one.
No, I ain't gonna worry about that. Probably could. Because this works off of gas, off of CO2.
Hmm.
Your cat's like,
Shoot.
look at my ass, everybody. Look at my ass. What do you think of my ass?
No thanks.
Doing? What are you doing?
These pepper balls cost $5 a piece.
What? $5 each?
Yeah. The pepper
Not
projectiles,
Not
they're
five.
$24 for 5. That's expensive.
God. Just get a BB gun.
But let me tell you about a BB gun. And if I fired a BB gun out there, I've got a Daisy CO2 in the back I could have had out there, or a Benjamin pump I could use out there.
Mm.
But firing that is the same thing as firing a weapon in the city of Mandeville. Same
Well,
thing.
I've got 3 BB guns. Two which are pretty much Desert Eagle replicas, and one that's a Smith & Wesson 9mm replica.
Yeah. See, I just put the little Daisy Red Rider in my trunk, and that thing, it's got that lever action. You just pull it. Yeah, hit them all day long. Holds 300 BBs.
Mm.
I used to have a BB gun a long time ago. I used to love shooting it.
Yeah,
I've always wanted to stick like a bunch of get like a bunch of roly polies and put them in there and shoot them out and see what happens.
They've got somewhat like 12 or 15 rounds in the magazine, and they're a slide action for priming them.
I mean, there's a whole bunch of different brands, but they're all expensive.
The Red Ryder BB gun.
My boys, when they were growing up, they put their money together and they wanted to buy a pellet gun, and they
I had
wanted
one
to
of
buy
them
it.
too. Those things were awesome. I had this target thing. It was a magnetic target, and you shoot it. You shoot the two on the end, then you shoot the middle one, and they all come up.
Yeah. Well, the ones they bought, I can't remember what it's Beeman, I think it's called. BEMON. And it's got the barrel crank stand. You crack the barrel, put the pellet in back, and that's what cocks it. And it's like 700 feet per second.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's how strong this thing is. And they were going to line it up. So I said, let's set up, we had a metal target that when it hits, it drops into the metal target. So we sat it up in the back of the apartment, and I laid down on the floor and I said, let me sight them in for you before y'all do it, before y'all wind up shooting something and hitting something bad. I said, I want to make sure y'all doing this right. So I aimed in on the thing, and I aimed in, took my time, pulled the first trigger, and I wanted to see where it was going to be, right? it was shooting high. The first one went above the target, went right through my nightstand. My
God.
nightstand it's a big wooden, it's a wooden nightstand. Went right
Yeah.
through the whole front, went right through it.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
I looked at Nick and I said, "Why'd you shoot that, man?" Told you not to
was
shoot it there like that.
was y'all outside? Y'all was outside or inside?
It was inside. Shot right
Oh,
through my nightstand.
oh,
And then they
God.
got a bow and arrow. That's the best. They got a bow and arrow and everything. Not the compound, but the other kind. And we were fooling with it in the back. And I said, "Yeah, it's kind of it's like a 30-pound pull." And I said, "Yeah, you got to be really careful. You make sure you got." I'm standing there like this, and I'm pulling back. I said, "Make sure you got a good grip, and it slips out my hand." It slips out my hand, flies across the room, and sticks in the wall. And I said, "What I told y'all about shooting the arrows in the house?" So I got a hole in the wall in the back where the arrow went in, and a hole in my nightstand where I shot through the nightstand.
Damn.
They never let me live those two things down.
Some of the some of the more modern air guns use carbon dioxide canisters
Yeah.
to fire. They're pretty good.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, Wedgeworth. I just felt like doing something different, I guess.
Hey, what's up, Chris? Yeah, I gotta go get my hands on one to see him. I'm not gonna try to buy one online.
What, a BB gun or a pellet gun?
The pepper one.
Oh, the pepper one.
Yeah, I wanna physically see him. Justin says, "Yeah, we got him too. I got him in a unit." He says, "I'll bring one in tomorrow to show what we got."
Now, when you're talking about Justin, you're talking about your
My son.
grandson, your son. Okay.
Yeah, my son. He's a police officer. He says, "Yeah, I got one in the unit. I didn't tell you that." He says, "I'll bring it in tomorrow morning so you can look at the kind we got." I said, "I don't like them because they're so bulky." He said, "Yeah, this one's bulky. You'll see what I mean." He said, "But they work because they had to get shot with it to see how the pepper react." And it's
Yeah.
funny. It's funny. Some people react completely different to the pepper spray and everything. I've got the video of Justin being pepper sprayed, and it didn't affect him at all.
Oh, huh.
They hit him with
Must've
it,
been-
and he stood there. Everybody else is kind of, he just let it breathe, and he goes, "Is that it?" You know?
Was that
He
all
said,
it
"Yeah,
does?
you're one of the few that it don't affect." You know, it didn't affect him. Now, when they tased him,
It mustn't be strong enough.
well, they said some people that just the body texture, the chemicals in the body don't react the same.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You just
And what you call it?
Could do with a bit more hot sauce in it.
Yeah, you need a little bit of something else in it. But he, when they tased him at work, I'll put it that way.
Don't tase
He
me,
went
bro.
down.
Don't tase me. Don't tase me, bro. Don't tase me.
Yeah, he got tased in an academy because everybody gets tased to let you know what it's
Oh.
like. Oh, I didn't tell you this, Paul. He went Thursday. They had a hand-to-hand combat deal they had to do. And he went there and had to fight two of the biggest guys in the police department. And he come back, he said, and remember, he just had his teeth done, right? He comes back and says, "Look at this. He's got all of this eye right here. He's got a big old black welt on it and everything where he got hooked in the eye."
Damn.
Could have
I
saved
said,
himself.
who did that? He said, "Hess did it." He said he pulled his elbow back, caught me right in the eye.
Funny. He could have saved some money at the dentist.
Yeah.
Here you go, Joe. That one right there, the yellow one.
I don't know about that $44. I'll be afraid it explode in the gun and hit me with it.
Or get that red one for $34.
Yeah, like I said again, Yeah.
Well,
You
look
see
at-
the Burma right there,
it's
the
got all the
BYRNA burner?
stars.
Yeah, that one right. Yeah, but that might not be a refillable one. You might only be able to use it like once or twice, and that's it. Where
Don't
if you
leave
look at
that
that
picture
burner,
on too long.
that one right there for 400,
Yeah,
that one right there has refillables.
Mm. Hey, don't leave the pictures on too
but
long.
here's for 229.
Yeah, don't leave them on too long
Hi,
there,
Chris.
Paul, just in case.
It's a BB gun.
Doesn't matter.
Just
It
so
still
that,
looks like
that
a
just so
gun.
that
shoots- that
YouTube
shoots
knows it's a
rubber
BB
balls.
gun. It's a BB gun.
Yeah, that shoots
Yeah.
rubber balls.
Yeah, that shoots the
All right,
pepper
guys, I'm
balls.
gonna take off. I'm gonna go get me something to eat. I'm getting hungry over here.
Okay.
Before you go, TJ, you remember how Miss Piggy and Kermit split up?
Oh yeah, because he.
split up.
No, it
Yeah.
was Mickey and Minnie.
No, Miss Piggy and Kermit have split up in the Muppets.
Yeah.
Well, I'm afraid it's all ended badly for Miss Piggy.
Really?
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that. That was hilarious. That was funny.
And speaking of which, I
pork
think I'll
chops.
go heat up my pork chop too.
Pork chops, bacon, sausage. Yeah.
All that food now has made me hungry. I'll see you guys later.
Catch you later.
Adios.
Hasta luego.
Wasn't Kermit the Butcher. Yeah.
Kermit the Frog. Oh.
Wow. Well, I have bad luck with 3D printers. This guy's asked how to get a refund from Creality for 6 3D printers he bought that he's only had for 4 weeks. Every
Joe,
one of them, every
Chris
one
has
of them
sent you a
caught
link
fire.
to one.
All of them
Joe?
have caught fire.
Yeah,
Chris has sent you a link to one.
yeah, I'm gonna look at that.
I feel better now. I'm not the worst person in the world for 3D printing.
Well, that's good.
I'm second.
Second word.
Have to work harder then.
Yeah. Must try harder.
Salt supply. Yeah, I saw that one too. You know, if I bought that one, I'd buy the yellow one. Just because it doesn't look like a real weapon. I'd make sure it doesn't look like a Glock.
Hmm.
Oh, this is a bad move.
It's a pepper gun.
Yeah, that's a pepper
Don't
gun.
think Google gives a shit.
Yeah, it listens to what we say. Listens.
Yeah,
I don't know that it does.
yeah, that shoots the pepper balls.
I don't think I'd want to waste pepper balls at that price on the back of them.
Shoot. I can't think it cost me a lot of money, them bullets.
Especially if you miss.
You just
It's
don't
an
miss.
expensive hobby. Man.
Yeah,
Heard
well,
me,
ain't
Dominic? Don't
stand
miss.
still and wait for it, are they?
That one I showed you was orange. What I liked was it was orange.
Yeah.
$54.74.
Yeah, that's cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one sent in the chat is called a salt supply S2s, and they make one. It's almost like a Glock. It looks like a Glock.
Oh yeah,
And
they got
it,
them that look like Glocks here too. But like you say, you don't want anything that's going to be mistaken
No.
by somebody else as being a real gun.
No, you're right. That's why I said I'd have it the brightest color in the world.
Then it just looks like a 3D printed gun.
Even worse.
There it is.
And that really stands out. Yeah, that one really stands out, but I have to look at that. It looks like it just sprays it out though.
Yep.
Yeah, I want the one that
You wanna shoot
would shoot
you
the,
wanna shoot a projectile?
yeah, I want they have the little pepper balls. You know, and what it does, they shoot for like 100 yards. And as soon as they hit, they explode and it's concentrated. But you're talking $300 minimum.
Well, here's one 129.
And that said projectiles too. Pepper grade, police grade pepper projectile. Well, they got a right across the highway from me, not even across the highway, right through the fence. Is the arms merchant. There's a gun shop. I'll go over there and see what he's got.
Sure, just tell him what you're looking for.
Because he's probably got some on hand and I could look at them and see the differences.
Yep.
I was going to say he might let you try them, but at $5 in pellet, he
Well,
might
that was
not.
for the extreme ones. They had another kit where you could buy a container with about 50 of them in it, and it wasn't that expensive. So it must be a different grade, like, you know.
Yeah.
Must be because the other ones were max and extreme. So these are the ones that probably you would want if I was in New Orleans and I didn't want to carry my gun. This would be the one I'd carry down there with the extremes in it. So when I hit you, yeah, I'm gonna make sure it's gonna irritate the hell out of you, you know? If I gotta hit you with a $5 projectile, it's gonna be the highest grade when it is, so it's gonna get your attention.
Yeah.
What it means to say is you want to hear and scream, bitch.
But have you got to hit? Do you have to hit skin?
No, you gotta just hit them. What it does, it hits and it explodes. And when it explodes, it throws out that big poof, you know, like a pepper spray.
Mm.
And since it's going towards you when it hits, it's gonna go out, everything's gonna go towards you. So if it hits you on your chest, it's gonna splatter all into your face and everything. Up your
Chris
nose.
Wedgeworth seems to know about him. He's in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah, he sent me that one with the salt. And these things in Louisiana, it doesn't matter. You can carry these things anywhere. I could carry my gun anywhere, but it's a big difference. You know, almost anywhere.
Mm.
Yeah, the salt one is a big one. Is a big company too.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the pepper spray ones. Yeah, be careful playing that though, Paul, just in case. You don't know what YouTube's gonna say. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna go make my pork chop, eat my pork chop
Yeah, I
with
think
my
it's-
yam and my peas, and I might go fly a sunset.
Okay. All
I
right,
think it's
let's
time I'm gonna
shut her
call it as
down
well.
then, huh?
So.
Hey, everybody. Hey, thanks for being here. We'll see all of you again in the morning. Good night, Mark, David,
Yeah. Night, Paul.
everybody.
Bye bye.
Take
Later.
care.